Hello YouTube, and welcome to my review of Masters of Earth. Yes, another 6th Doctor audio. Now this audio was anticipated by fans because it sees the 6th Doctor go into a Dalek invasion of Earth. So without further ado, let's look at the cover, then the booklet, then the discs, and then my overall thoughts on this story. Now before I start on the cover, I have to say this is a fantastic cover by Anthony Lamb. So if we actually look at the cover now, we have Perry there in their sort of neck restraint and a bit of a Dalek plunger there. The 6th Doctor, Roboman, brand new audio adventures, and we have two of the Daleks themselves from this story. Then we have Colin Baker, Nicola Bryant in Masters of Earth by Mark Wright and Cavan Scott. Now those two writers have wrote some of my favourite 6th Doctor, wrote my favourite 6th Doctor audio, which is Project Twilight. So as you can see, I have high anticipations for this audio. Obviously I've listened to it, so I know how good it is. Then we have other cast members. On the side you have the 6th Doctor icon, Masters of Earth, 193, to finish. On the back we have what the story is about, so do feel free to pause and know what the story is about. Other cast members. Total running time is 120 minutes. So that's basically the way this audio is presented. Well, cover wise anyway. So now let's look at the booklet. Okay, so here is the booklet. So if we open it up, we have director's notes and a bit of the cover there. We have a picture of the cast members involved in this audio drama. Then we have writer's notes. Then we have advertisement for Doctor Who magazine. Then we have this nice picture of Colin and Nicola. And then we have the upcoming Big Finish, which is the Rani Elite, which is my previous review, so please go and check that out. And then we have more Big Finish news, like how to get Big Finish audios. Don't have credits. And then if you're not a fan of the new Big Finish Doctor Who logo, then you can revert to the 1980s logo to make it seem a bit more retro. So the discs are exactly the same as, the discs are both exactly the same as the cover. Then if I just flip this over, we have advertisement for more Dalek Doctor adventures there from the Dalek Empire, and Jubilee of course, and the Juggernauts. So now let's go into my thoughts on this wonderful Dalek story. Right, so Masters of the Earth. What a fantastic prequel to the Dalek invasion of Earth, and what a treat it is for fans of 1962, with slivers, Vargas plotted throughout the story. And you may think, oh, this is just fan service for, classic fans. I feel that it is not. I feel like they do genuinely add to the story, because it, throughout the story, if they weren't in it, it would lose some of the peril and the dangers the Doctor and his friends face. Best performance is Colin Baker. This story puts the 6th Doctor in a dark place, with him just observing, knowing he is powerless to stop the invasion. And at one point in the story he asks Perry to kill him if he is ever captured by the Daleks, or else the Daleks will know about his first incarnation arriving and stopping the Dalek invasion. And to me that is a really bold statement on the Doctor's behalf, and if you don't like the 6th Doctor, then I do feel that this story will make you love the 6th Doctor. And as for Perry, I have, as I said in my Rani Elite review, this trilogy really does put Perry in a few dark sort of places. A lot of stuff happens to her, and I feel that this script really does give Nicola Bryant a lot to work with. The setting is a real nice change and works really well with the strong cast members, what really makes the setting worthwhile. And I must say, the Robomen really do get a nice twist in this story. Now the Daleks, you would say, are quite a big element in this story. I would say they're pretty light in this story, but they're pretty light throughout the first couple of episodes. But in part 4 it is practically a Dalek sort of feast, really. So my conclusion for this story, it is one of the best releases of 2014, with this story having unexpected twists, and is a real nice gem to listen to. The supporting cast are brilliant. As I said, Colin, the two main cast members are fantastic. The Daleks are on fine form, and they really do have this sort of retro feel, and it does seem quite a retro story. So I must congratulate Mark Wright and Cavan Scott, because they've wrote some of my favourite Doctor Who audios for the 6th Doctor, especially the two project stories, what they did, Project Twilight and Lazarus for the 6th Doctor, and they are just fantastic stories. So I always had high anticipations for this story, and it is a real gem. I really do like this story, and it's definitely worth checking out if you're not a fan of the Sixth Doctor, and I feel like this story will convert people who aren't a fan of the Sixth Doctor. So I'm going to rate this story 9 out of 10 cat badges. It is near perfection of a story, and the cover art really does help it, because it's a standout, and it really does have this nice look to it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this review. My next Big Finish review, I believe, is Dark Flame. Quite an early release, I think number 42, and but my next actual review will probably be Frontios, a DVD review, because I feel like I should do some more DVD reviews just to balance Big Finish out a bit. But anyway, thank you very much for watching this review. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. So for now, goodbye.